go ahead and start with an opening statement, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty well-played college basketball game on both ends. Clean, not a lot of turnovers for either team, not a lot of fouling, and both teams blocking out. Like it was a good basketball game. Both teams were moving the ball. You're watching their offense, and that's good offense. Well, we're on another end. Oh, that was good offense. So it was a well-played game, and those are the ones that are a little bit more gratifying to win because you have to play well to win it. It wasn't cheap. So, and hats off, and our guys executed down the stretch, and when it came time to win the game, and I was proud of them for that.
Any doubts on Dre? I mean, he just flat out was just get ball, go to hole.
Yeah, he executed the stuff that we talked about. We have a little package when we want to get quicker shots. Make sure we kind of play 2-for-1. Some of the clock strategy stuff we execued to a T.
Yeah, especially in that final stretch.
And so the last 2 minutes they executed all that, and we're working on so much. I don't like calling timeouts in that situation.
So that never crossed your mind at that point.
And we got this, and we did exactly what we talked about. He got the switch he needed, and he took the 5-man off the bounce. And if he misses the shot, you have the 5-man at the rim with the 1 blocking him out. So you got a chance for a rebound. So there was a lot of good stuff there that went on that outside of just making the basket.
Sure. The lead, you had a couple of double-digit leads that got away though. Was it just a product of this game as a whole?
I think so. I mean, we have to be able to go for the kill in that time. I thought we had some untimely turnovers right in that stretch. 12 became 7 real fast,
right.
And a couple of those they made some darn good covered threes. Where you're just like, oh wow, you gotta be kidding me. That was a 22-footer with a hand in your face, and sometimes you just say that they're playing good too.
Right.
So,
building on this now, you've got next two are in this building. Is the confidence starting to pick up a little more now, especially after the way you handled things at Weaver?
I think so. I think they understand that we have to be a team that carries our weight defensively. Tonight wasn't a great, giving up 13 threes is too much, but we did a lot of other good things well. We all rebounded them, and didn't foul, which is a big deal, which means guys can stay on the floor. And that all matters. It's all domino effect for winning.
No double bonus either side. Of course.
And that's a huge deal. So that tells us our maturity, moving our feet is getting better, and you hope to use this as a springboard.
Andre not having foul trouble had to be another bump.
2 games in a row now, and I think he's making that adjustment where he gets 28 minutes. We need him around there. 12 and 8 is great with the block and 50% from the floor. I mean, he was real solid.
Coach, overall, a great performance, as you said already. Like you said, next week you're back home. How do you motivate the guys to continue this type of play, but yet correct those mistakes that were made?
Well, we have a team that is inexperienced, and with that and we talked about getting off this inconsistent roller coaster, and that kind of comes natural as they're going through experiences and opponents for the first time. And I thought we did a pretty good job of in stretches, but again, we gotta use these days where we're home to have great practices and put our guys in adverse situations so they keep coming back. Here we kind of took their punch and were able to kind of keep going, and that was a different team than what we've done in the past in a couple of previous games. And I think we've adjusted with the injury situation that we have, and now guys are kind of settling in the roles, and hopefully we can keep it that way.
Thank you. Like I said, great game overall. What's the mindset going forward? Celebrate the win, but tomorrow.
We'll let them get a rehab day tomorrow, where we can get their bodies worked on, get better, get their legs underneath them, and then we're back to work on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday preparing for the important state, and then Sac State in 2 days. So, we try not to get too high, not to get too low, because we wanted to build this consistency within our group, what we expect to win.
that celebration at the end, though. You'll won the Big Sky
And
tournament.
I think it had a lot to do with Dre. Dre's kind of taking the reins at that point guard spot, and everyone knows how hard he's worked. He had a significant injury in October that he had to come back from. So he's had a heck of a journey that people don't really know about. And so guys, to see him 13, 7, and 6 with 1 turnover was a heck of a game.
How was Dre mentally, at practice? As you said, he had to overcome a tough injury back in October. How does that, I guess, translate to his work ethic in practice and obviously in the game, winning a game-winning shot?
You know, I think it's just his confidence is growing. Here's a guy that doesn't miss shots in practice, and you know, but he plays so hard. I mean, and so I think just having that confidence in him that he can be that lead guard for us going forward with the ball in his hands is a big confidence boost for him.
Good.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Coach. Dre, 1 second to go. You hit the game-winning shot. What's going through your head at that point?
I'm just always believing in the work I put in. That's a credit to my teammates too, because without them, they all believed in me and they knew I could hit that shot. And it was nothing more than I just knew we needed a play, and that's what I did.
5 points though in the final stretch. In that final stretch, there was the 3-point play before that though too. That were you looking for the shot at that point, or?
I knew we needed a bucket, and I'm a very confident player, and I know I put the work in, and I was just ready to hit a big shot, and anyone on our team would have hit that shot, I believe. So
Sure.
It just happened to be me.
Right. The run though in the second half, you're up 12. You were up 10 in the first half. They caught you. They're up 12. You're up 12 in the second half, and they caught you. How did you handle the stress of that point?
Well, we know we definitely got to be better than that. Those are times when we need to close out the game, but we fought through adversity since the beginning of this year. That's what this team is, just a resilient group, and we always stick together, and that's what we did.
There was no letdown then in your minds after Weber winning the way you did last week.
Oh no, we even when we were down, did we get down 3? Even when we were down 3, I knew we were going to win the game. I knew the entire game, start to finish.
Good. And you finding range, long range. Shot feel good. Getting open and finding your spots.
Yeah, like he said, we all put the work in, and I knew I could hit those shots. It's been kind of rough for me the whole year. Sure. But I know that I can hit those shots, so I just let it fly today.
Next two are at home. Any thoughts on building on this momentum now?
Yeah, just keep doing what we do. Really, just keep doing what we do. The wins will take care of itself. If we just do what we do, clamp down, get open shots, and because everybody on this team could hit anything they want. So that's why if we do what we do, then we can beat anybody.
You've proven it well, boys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.